Hello, this is my first computer game review. My name's John, and I shall be reviewing Matchday 2, originally released by Ocean Software in 1987 on the ZX Spectrum, Amstrad, MSX, Commodore 64, possibly others. The reason I'm doing this review is others have indeed reviewed this game on YouTube, but no one seems to play it properly or show you the game played by somebody who knows how to play the game. Now then, I will say that when this came out, I was completely blown away. Best football game I've ever seen is a bold statement, and when many see your modern games like FIFA, Pro Evolution, similar ones, they'll obviously straight away go for the graphics, because visually things are very important, certainly to a lot of people, but for me it's about the playability. And having been into football games on and off for quite a few years, I would still, as I say that this is the best computer football game ever brought out. The only other one that I would give the time of day to would probably be This Is Football on the PlayStation 1, which I found, once again, due to the playability, which is something I struggle with in FIFA, Pro Evolution, etc. Just can't get used to them and the scoring methods. I mean, I think there was one version of FIFA I had where there was a particular part of the pitch where when you shot a certain way, you would always score every time, and once you'd done that, you only had to be in that particular position. And yeah, it's subjective. I mean, there'll be a lot of people that will disagree with me, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to play this game and to show you what it's like. So as I'm using a keyboard, I will put it on the keyboard. First thing I'll do is change a few options and do a little tournament. So first of all, the options. Okay, anything I need to change on this? Yeah, computer controlled keepers. There is no up and down, it's just any key to move on to the next one, and then press enter to select. Okay, yep, that looks alright. Okay, now my keys. Okay, let's go for got a few options here. I'm going to go for something very familiar. On ZX Spectrum games, this was always my favourite. Player 1 keyboard controls. Okay, now then, what else do we need to do? Right, I'll do the team names in a moment. This was always an important part of Matchday, and for me it's the only thing that let it down a little bit was the severe colour clash you could have. The only one I really got on with, where you can sort of more or less see what you're doing, is that one, and that's the one I should be using. Okay then, team names. This will only take a moment. The first team in the list is always the player 1 team in tournaments. Okay, who should we be? Oh, I think Germany. Why not? If you're going to have Germany, you've got to have England. Yeah, this is my first video of this nature using this type of capture software, using the microphone on my webcam, and I should imagine it's probably picking up hisses from the laptop and maybe even outside traffic. Not that you get much in my road, but yeah. Who else should we have? Oh, shout out some names to me. Let's put Scotland in as well. USA and France. Let's put China in. Doing across the section. I expect to beat some of these teams quite convincingly, so I shouldn't have too many good opponents. Otherwise, the score will look unrealistic. Come on, one more. Brain freeze. Let's go for. I can't believe it's so. Oh, let's put an African one in actually. How about Kenya? Okay. I think I've done it all. So I'm going to do a Matchday Cup. It has a league option as well. I remember with friends playing that. We did all the leagues, etc. And quite enjoyed it. And that's as late as about 1992-93. I'm one of those people who was still using a ZX Spectrum on a regular basis. Admittedly, Football Management, this game, and a very early cricket game I used to play, which I quite liked. I was still using my Spectrum up until, wow, 96, 97-ish, maybe. And then I became a PlayStation 1 person. Very much so. Anyway, let's have a little go at this. So, that's the table of teams. Kenya have just beaten England 1-0. Well, that's likely. And I've got to play France. Okay. So that means I'll probably be in yellow. That horrible sound. It's the correct music, but it's not playing properly. Let's just enjoy that for a bit. Oh my, that's so delicious. You're marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Off they go to Afghanistan. Right, here we go. So I'm in yellow, playing from right to left. Against the computer. The computer has 3 skill levels: hard, medium and easy. Get out of the way. And the first game you play is on the easy level, which means you can barge the players out of the way. Oh, I was trying to get him to head the ball. Trying to give away a throw-in. Doesn't matter. Plenty of time. Ooh, lost the ball. I'm going to be a bit rusty on this, obviously. Oh, it's over there. I couldn't see where the ball was. It was stuck behind the player. Right, what I'm doing here is I'm defending, but just barging his player, hopefully off the screen. Wow, that was a bit silly. I just haven't got the hang of this yet. Whoa. That'll do. So a poor start here. Yeah, I'm not going to commentate. That would be really silly. Quite liked this on the Commodore 64 because, as well as having much more sensible colours, it had crowd noises, which I suppose a similar sound you'd use for like the sea something, rushing wind thing. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Is it a goal? Almost. Almost. Yep. That'll do. 1-0. Yeah, once I've made this video and had a look back on it, I'll be able to make changes, if necessary, for future videos. Anyway, the purpose, as I say, of this video is to show someone who can play Matchday and plays it properly. It's caused some confusion. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Get out of the way. No plus too far. Just trying to head that into the box. Low scoring game here. I believe my record that I did years ago on this like 5 minutes each way thing, I think I got 12 or 13 or something, but that's where you score with every single attack. Oh, John. I'm quite familiar with a few other people on YouTube who have done a lot of reviews, and there is a particular style that a lot of people will use, and I'm just going to do it my way. Oops, should have scored there really. Oh, still might be a goal. Just wasn't time. Yes, definitely brings back a few memories, this game does. There is a cricket game I really like on there, Spectrum, and it's quite a simple game in that it's very random what happens. But what you have to do is just decide whether you run or not. But yeah, I like it. One thing I liked about this game is that on things like throw-ins you can be in control of a couple of players. A few games I've played on later platforms, you would have the players stuck in a position at the start of set pieces every time, and that's a little bit annoying. Like for example, on goal kicks you could have you might want to have a couple of players in the middle of the pitch, but it's governed by always having the same players in the same places. Whereas in this game you can run people off the ball. I know that you can in some do something like that, but that's not quite the same thing. yeah, this really set the standard, this game. There had been a match day 1 similar to this, but a lot slower. The players, they just walk very slowly, and you can't jump in it. I don't know, there was a lot of things better about this version. Not much to say really, apart from stuff concerning this match I'm in at the moment. Still only 1-0. Oh, damn, I tried to shoot there. I think I'm right in saying this was the first football game to have a kickometer for doing different shot powers and stuff. It's got to go in, surely. Oh no. Oh, not a very good start against the lowest level, only 1-0. One thing you can do in this version is you can volley the ball, and with friends years ago we had some really spectacular goals. It's taken the power out of it. Oh, not quite. Corner. I think the man unmarked at the back post is a fair bet for a goal here. Wow, defender headed it away just as I was about to put it in the goal. Okay. Not going to get there. Oh well. As you run players out of defence to try and intercept the ball, yeah, they sort of stay up the pitch. So if you have an attack and you've got a lot of players up there like I have, it can be quite useful. Oh shit. Surely it's in. It's gone somewhere. Wow. Surely not a later equaliser. That would be awful. An important part of the game was the being able to barge players out the way and block players, you know. Made it very playable when you have human versus human. If you get two people who are quite good. Yeah, you used to have classic matches. It's a very, very good game. Well, not a very exciting match. Interesting semi-finals coming up. Okay, Scotland against Kenya, Germany against USA. One thing this game did give you was the option of being able to watch computers play each other in these things. Oh, just got to quickly turn something off. That's not needed. Anyway, okay, where were we? So USA in the final. Oh no, USA now. I only played the other games? Wasn't watching properly. Oh, it's Scotland in the final. Ah, I see. Okay. kicking off in the correct colours of white with black shorts against the USA. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Oh, here we go. Get the player in there in case there's a deflection. Ah. Okay, no deflection. Yes, this is the computer AI on medium level. Watching this lovely video the other day about tanks at Khyber Pass, 1934 British Army video, and there's this lovely bit right at the beginning where they're talking about the man's talking about the location, the narrator, and he says Afghanistan, and it just completely blew me away. I couldn't stop laughing for hours. Is there anybody there? Yep. So I waited for the players to be where they were so I could run in between. Oh, he ran out of the way. Oops. Well, at least I'm in the lead. It's better than nothing. Uh-oh. That's not gone well. Just always get goal side so they can't shoot. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Should be someone there. Oh, it's stuck. Hit the ball on. Just going to get him. Oh, I tried to get it off the back. Once you get this game control, you know, more familiar, just simply by playing a few games, you could do some quite interesting things. Didn't get there. Ooh, he's got a chance to shoot. Oh dear, this could be about to let in a goal. Yeah, didn't do much about that, apart from prevent the goal being scored. Shit. Don't run away from it. Oh, is he going to get there? Yep. This might be a goal. Ah. A doesn't look like I'm going to have a player at the back post. There's something going on, stuck at the front post there. Goalkeeper and defender tangled up. Looks like they're stuck together. He can't get out. Try and force an own goal. Yeah. I'll take that. Two 1 to Deutschland. Never going to work. Wasn't enough time anyway. Stop that noise. Guessing it's going to go about there. Yep. Not going to stay on. Meant to do a medium kick. Oh well. Ended so badly. That's a weird goal kick. Tried to volley it. Should be in. Hmm. 3-1. Wow, can I get another? Depending on whether I get any feedback from this video, affects any videos I'll do in future. If I'm told I've got a boring speaking voice, I'll just use a completely different speaking voice, for instance. Or whether I speak too much, not enough, or yeah. I mean, I know how to edit videos and add different stuff to them to enhance them, but I'm not going to do any of that with my reviews. I'm just going to have them warts and all, beginning to end, leaving all the mistakes. And just do as is. save. Oh no, it's not giving me a defender to control. Trying to head the ball. That's heading in the right direction. Beats the player. I think I'm going to have a clear run at goal here if I keep going. Preventing his player from getting past or in front of me. Should have been a goal really. That was funny. I'm going to get the ball first. Or perhaps not. Yes. Finding that often when I'm getting the ball and I'm turning, I'm not doing it quick enough. That was silly. Scotland, Germany in the final it is. Little puff on my vape. Sip of cold-ish tea. Kind of drinkable. So, the final. Scotland, Germany. I'm playing in the yellow on the right of the screen. Passing on this level, because it's on the highest level now for the computer player, is a lot more accurate, but that is in some ways its downfall, because it's funny then, this player stands still, so you know exactly where the ball's going to land, like there for instance. That's gone a long way. I don't know if I've got a player right up front, otherwise... Okay. He's in trouble here. Nope, he got around me. See, his player just stood there, waiting for the ball. Ooh. Allowed him to get goal side. Oh no. This player's gone. So I can just stand there as well. Is there someone there? Yep. Back post. That nearly went in. Should have scored again. Just forcing his player out wide. It's made a long run. A long way to run. Yep. It didn't quite work out. What I don't want to do is concede a goal. I think I'm about to score. Not far off. Nowhere near. Oh, John. You know what? Half time. I know that when it's full time, you don't get penalty shootouts. I don't ever remember there being penalties in match day 2. That's probably a bit far out, but you get extra time, I believe. Wow, went round me. Okay, fair enough. Definitely struggling a bit here. Oh, he ran away. I was trying to pass to the player at the bottom of the screen. Oh. Must be a shock defeat for Germany at the hands of the Scots. Wow. Presume there's a player there. Nope. Another long run by the computer player down the wing. Not good. Only got one player in the middle. 2 defenders stuck at the top of the screen. Why? I've seen much of what's happening to the right, so I don't know how many defenders are there, if any. There's one. Shot from extreme range. Oh, there's a player there. That's fairly well directed header. Controlled that rather nicely. Goal of the tournament. That didn't work. I was trying to beat his player there. Must not let in a goal. If I'd have cheated, I would have got a few hours practice in before playing this, but once you get sort of like that, you can score with every attack, and you know, that's a bit careless. There is still time for Scotland to score a goal. This is a good chance for them. I'm going to run my defender back to act as like a second goalkeeper. Here he goes. Uh-oh. Jesus. That was so close to the Scottish goal. And that is match day 2. So if anybody made it to the end, torture, wasn't it? Yeah, that's my first computer game review, testing out some software and playing an old classic. Apparently it's rated according to a survey that was done in about 2004, I think it was, the 10th best match day. Sorry, 10th best match day. The 10th best ZX Spectrum game of all time. Considering how little coverage there is of it, I thought, well, let's play it properly. Didn't quite work out as I would have liked. I would have preferred to have scored a lot more goals, but yeah, there we are. That's the end of that.